You go.
All right, hey fam. I know you guys are used to seeing my husband out. He's the one that's out generally in the garden, but I just wanted to show you my peppermint here. I make tea. I'm a tea connoisseur. I love all kinds of tea. So I'm going to show you guys all the things that I have when I make my tea, because I make all different types of tea. It just depends on what I feel like. And this is peppermint here. You can just take this and what I do with my peppermint is when I make my tea, I just get a bunch of these leaves and just drop them off in my tea. You can put them in your water. I generally put it in my tea to give it a minty taste. If you have a headache, you can eat these. It help with your headache, bad breath, things of that nature. Very refreshing. So all this here is peppermint. And actually, I just ate some because I had a slight headache, which is unnormal for me. That's abnormal. So I'm eating some peppermint to help with my headache. And so I'm growing also some cilantro. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Cilantro is good with cleansing out your kidneys. So, and how I know I need to detox my kidneys is when I take it, you can cook with it, just eat it. I've been eating it just raw with my peppermint leaves, and it's going to run you if you need a detox. If your kidneys need to detox, it's going to run. You're going to run to the bathroom a lot. So that's how you know you need to get those toxins out. So I started planting these last year. This is my cilantro here, and you know, like I said, I just get these here and just eat it. You know, it's from my yard. Go wash it off, and it's good, real good for your kidneys. The cilantro, you can cook with it, put it on your chicken, you know, sauces, spaghetti, whatever. But it's good as I stated, as a detox for your kidneys. And we're also growing. I wanted some black seed,
Black cumin.
black cumin, and it's something else I told you I wanted. We have up in here. The black cumin. What is the other one? Oh, the stevia. We had stevia last year, and what we did last year with the stevia, we just took the stevia leaves, and we put that in the tea along with the peppermint tea. And sometimes we would just eat the peppermint leaves and the stevia tea together, and it's real good. Bear with us. So let me see here if I can see. So this here is my the black cumin. You see it's coming up, and
Stevia.
looking for my stevia.
Here it is. It's on the...
My stevia is coming up. I can't wait. They get big too, guys. They get real big.
That's another one in front of it too.
Yeah, they get real big. And like I said, we just pick them off, and you can put them in your tea or whatever to sweeten it, and just eat it by itself. We do. So that's what we're growing now. We're going to add some more things to it eventually for the tea. Because like I said, I love tea. I just fell in love with tea. So I'm going to go in the house and show you some things that I bought that we have not grown that I use to make tea. Because I drink tea every day. Every day I drink tea. So, and as I stated, just sometimes it feels what I want to drink. What day do I want to drink? Do I want dandelion tea, or do I want my turmeric and my ginger tea? And I always put lemon in there. So, can you get it?
No, I done tied it up and can't get it loose now.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you guys my tea that I bought that we don't grow. So just bear with me. Alrighty here. So this is all, pretty much all of it here. So here is my moringa. I put that in my tea sometimes. This is full of all kinds of good stuff, antioxidants and so forth. Here you can see all of the benefits there. 14 times more calcium than milk, 9 times more iron than spinach, 4 times more potassium than bananas, so forth and so on. You guys see it. So it's loaded with the fibers, protein. So the proteins, you know, is what you need. If you're trying to lose weight, you want things with a lot of proteins to keep you full fiber and the protein. So, and this has 2 times more protein than the yogurt, 2 times more vitamin A than the carrots. Here it says, as I stated, loaded with antioxidants. It is a superfood. And I use allspice. This is some allspice I got here from our local market we have downtown.
Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Can you light on this time?
You can, yeah. You can cut the light on if you want, but it's showing up okay. This here was some soursop tea. The bag tore up on me. It was organic soursop tea. Let me show you guys. So I make tea with my soursop. Been doing this for a while. This is some more that I ordered because I'm just about out of my soursop. So I ordered some more, but this is what this is in this bag. Here is soursop. Let me see if I can get it out and show you guys. And that tea is good. So I had to put it in a Ziploc. Keep it in a dark space. Hold on. And where it can, you know, be dry. Thanks. So these are my leaves here. My soursop leaves. So
They big too.
yeah, they're big. This is my ginger root here. I've been doing this for some years and I get you some organic ginger, real good for any respiratory issues, any colds. I keep this in my house in the wintertime, so if anybody start getting any sniffles or anything, cough or anything, I use the ginger, the turmeric root, and I also use the lemon and honey. I don't have my organic turmeric root. I'm out of it. I gotta get some. I didn't see any at the store, but you can buy the powder form as well. I have the organic ground turmeric here. You can use that as well.
There we go. It was a glare on the main brand.
Okay, so you can use that, or you can use the actual root like the ginger root here. And you don't need a lot of the ginger root when you make the tea. And this here, this gives it a sweet taste, the tea, if you want, kind of like a little aromatic taste. This is the hibiscus that I have. I put in my tea sometimes. It's full of vitamin C, which we know is real good with respiratory issues, and also with helping with your immune system, giving your immune system a boost, and antioxidants as well. And this here is saffron here. This is it's very pricey too. So I say this is, if someone is really having some respiratory issues, it's good for that. And I have one that's not open. I'm gonna get one that's open because I made some tea with it the other day. So, and I want to show you guys how it looks. So that's how the saffron looks. And you put just a little in your tea. And as I stated, that's good for any respiratory issues. So that's good for in the wintertime. You got cold symptoms, allergy or whatever. And this is my moringa. I had to buy some more because this is my moringa here. And this is about gone, you guys. So I as you can see, I use my moringa a lot. So I had to buy some more moringa here, and I put this in there. It's a superfood, and it is real good too for a host of things here. It's just a superfood, so like your greens and things. So let me see. Oh, and lemongrass. Lemongrass is supposed to be good for pain, you know, back pain. It's also good for colds, respiratory issues as well. So this is my lemongrass. And the store that I normally get this from, they're out of it. because of, I guess, what's going on with the coronavirus. So I've been had this for a while. It's a big bag and it lasts because you don't need a lot when you're making a tea with your lemongrass. And you can even cook with this. You can put this in your soups and your stews. And I have cooked with this as well and put this in my soups. And it's real good. It's real good. And a friend of ours, we was showing him some of the tea because I was giving him something to help. He couldn't sleep. So I gave him some tea. So I have some chamomile tea, which is good for relaxing. And so I gave him some chamomile tea because he was saying the doctor had gave him some medication that wasn't working. So I gave him a chamomile tea and told him to let me know if that works or not. And if it didn't, I told him I had something else natural that I would recommend for him. And he said it worked. But I was showing him some stuff that we had, like I'm showing you guys. He's like, man, if police came to y'all house without them even reading anything, they'll just arrest you guys. Like, because we have all these herbal things that, like I said, I just like tea. I love tea. I don't know, I just fell in love with making tea. So and this is the dandelion tea. Actually, you can grow this, you know, if you have not treated your yard. You can get the dandelion out of your yard. The reason why I had to buy it is because we did treat it, unfortunately.
I don't like them.
In our yard, yeah, because my husband,
look ugly.
Yeah, but they're good for you, and these things can be expensive. So I hate that we treated it because I could have got them direct. Because we had them all, our neighbor have them growing all throughout their yard, but their yard has been treated as well. So unfortunately,
yeah, there was a lot of them out there.
They did. That was when Todd and them was there.
Well, the neighbors now, I
don't care. It's in the ground.
They don't have
it's in their roots. So, but anyway, I make the tea, and dandelion is good for pain. If you have any pain, back pain, nerve, anything like that, it's good for your immune system. Just about all this stuff I got is good for your immune system. And this is my ginger. This is the root. So, and this is here the powder. So you can use either or. I like using the root actually. And this is good. The ginger is real good for stomach issues. If your stomach, you know, if you're having any GI issues, nausea, vomiting, or anything of that sort, upset stomach, make you some ginger tea, and that's real good for that. So GI symptoms, a lot of people have GI symptoms during the wintertime with the flu and stuff, stomach bug. So that's why you would mix your ginger root and your turmeric root. And if you use turmeric, you got to use pepper to help it get into your system so it can do what it needs to do. So the black pepper helps it work. Yeah, because turmeric is real good for pain as well. So,
and for a sweetener, you use honey.
I use honey.
You keep everything natural.
Yeah, but I have this here, some date syrup, organic date syrup. I started using this, and I put it in my tea. I actually put it in my tea while it was cooking. And it did real good, because when I first tried the date syrup, it was horrible. I'm not going to lie, guys. It was horrible. And I left it sitting up on my counter. I said, okay, I done bought this organic date syrup, and I got to use it. So I said, okay, I'm going to try it again. So I put it in there with my tea when it was cooking, and it was actually good that way. So I said I was going to start just putting this in my tea when I cook it. And that's date syrup, organic date syrup. And is that it? Oh, I got one more thing I want to show them. Hold on. I didn't pull it out. I hope I can find it.
Okay.
My elevator. What happened to it?
Yeah, I tell you, she's into her teas for real. You know, I'm into my coffees. I have people laughing. I say, I'm a coffee connoisseur. I am. All right.
My new toy of teas that I found. Woohoo! My organic, certified organic elderberries, whole elderberries. So I can't wait to make some elderberry tea. So I just got this here tea, elderberry. This is what I give my son in the wintertime because he doesn't get the flu. We don't get the flu vaccine. So we do a lot of things to help boost our immune system. Of course, it's important as well to eat healthy, and we're working on that as well. We're decreasing, you know, meat out our diet. We're not eating a lot of it, let me put it like that, in our diet, and trying to eat more fruits and veggies. It's a work in progress, guys. So don't beat yourself up. You know, you get off track, just get back on track, you know, because this is hard to break habits. So, and that's what we're working on, because the Most High gave us a system called the immune system to help us fight off things. And if it's just like a muscle, if you don't use that muscle and give it the things that it needs, the proteins and the weights and eating healthy, then it's not going to function properly. Same thing with our immune system. If we don't take care of our bodies, eat right, and so forth and so on, then our immune system is not going to work. And that's what makes us more susceptible to all these diseases and things out there, respiratory issues that come out in the wintertime and things of that nature. So we're just trying to work on, you know, the whole man, the totality of man, and try to be overall healthy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because my husband's always showing you all about his garden and things, and just show you about my teas. And I'll probably start adding to it some more things. And I have some oil too, and I'll eventually show you guys that. I'm into a lot of natural stuff. I make shea butter sometimes. I haven't made it in a while. Several people have told me to start selling it. So I make the shea butter. I make up oil for my son. His hair, actually, he had a scalp condition. His hair is growing back, so I make the oil for him. And I just actually got some organic cold press black Jamaican oil, because he asked me what can I do to thicken it up. It's growing, but it's thin. I said, well, Jamaican black oil will help with that. So I said, but we need something organic, cold pressed. So I just got that in today, and I got to call him, tell him to bring his oil. I made him some oil. I'm just going to add that to it. And some organic sunflower oil. I use that because I don't use lotion. I make my own oil for that. So I share that with you guys next, perhaps, if you guys are interested in that, in the oils that I make for my body. And I also do a face mask. You know, when you're going through that, you know, ladies at 50 and older stuff, you know, sometimes your face get all crazy, you know, during that change. And unfortunately, I started dealing with that like I was a teenager. So I make a paste now, and I got a routine, and I showed my husband week 1, week 2, week 3, and I'll perhaps share that with you guys. And you can see a tremendous change in my skin just by me doing that. One thing that have really made the difference, hold on, is this right here. My aloe vera plant. This is ready to come off. And so what I do is, some people they cut it in half and scoop it all out. I don't. I just break it. And I just squeeze the juice out of it. You can see that. And I just rub it on my face. And actually my son, I gave this to him and started him on this as well, because he's a teenager and his face is breaking out. And I don't want to use those harsh chemicals that they have in the store for those pads that they make for the kids, the Oxy 9 or whatever, Oxy 10 or whatever they call it. And since I don't use that stuff a lot, I had bought some for my face. And because I use a lot, because I use black soap, I use a lot of natural stuff. And when I did use those pads with those, I think it had salicylic acid in it. My face was on fire, you guys. I threw it away. So I just do all natural on my face now. And this has made a world of difference right here, this aloe vera plant here. So this is my new friend here too. So that's all I have for you today. Next time, perhaps, as I stated, I'll do the oil. I can rub that in my skin here, the aloe vera plant. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if it was helpful, let me know if it was helpful, and if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know.
Also, I think what would be good too is when you put your tea together, you know, you could do a video showing them how you
make
put
my
your
tea
together. Yeah. And you know how you boil it on the stove.
Okay.
So,
And also, when you eat your orange, your lemons, I save these, and this helps real good with sinus, for me.
That's
and
orange
cold.
peel and
This
lemon
is
peel.
orange peel and lemon peel. So what I do is I get these orange peel, whichever one you want to get, and put some salt, put it in some boiling water with salt in there, and steam it, and it will open up your nostrils. If you're congested, it helps with congestion. So that's real good. So I save my peelings. because I put lemon in my tea. I squeeze lemon in my tea, and then I just save the hulls and things, and put it in some boiling water with some salt for congestion. It's real good, real good.
All right. So when she makes her tea, you know, well, try to get down here and go through it so you see what she does.
Yeah, because it's early in the morning when I make my tea after I do my exercise. I have my little routine. I come and make my tea and let it, you know, be seeping and stuff, and go shower up and get ready and everything for work. And it's usually early, so
yeah.
That's it. So let me know if you guys have any questions about anything, and just let me know what you think about the video.
All right. See you, everyone.
See you,